we're going to race. Good afternoon and welcome to this Heartbrake garage. Now, this is just a conclusion episode from the epic gearbox rebuild I did on my van on this very kitchen table using the leg as a press. But there's not really much in this video, it's just me putting the gearbox in. It's more of a conclusion to bring the ordeal to an end for you and me. So I've got some ibuprofen to ease my aching back after lifting the gearbox in, and I've got a big cup of coffee because that's all I run on at the moment, is coffee and dreams. Anyway, the bike season's coming soon, so the next video will probably be motorcycling and not vanning. If it don't fit, don't force it. Now we need to fit the rebuilt gearbox into the Transit. I've got Rob, my assistant Viking. He's gonna be my second pair of hands, and Jack. to get this unit, because it is a unit, this 6-speeder, back in the hole. So it has been outside, so the brake discs have gone rusty and bits and bobs, but we're not fussed about that. I'm going to tidy up some of that wiring to get it out of the way, and then we're just going to lift it back in the hole.
Ready to roll?
I think so. We'll lift it down,
yeah,
shimmy it underneath, get it in position. So then we just need to put it in.
Yeah, the easy bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So roll it that way.
Yeah.
Like that. I'll shimmy in this end.
Yeah.
And then you get on the front side.
Get this end, or this front side here, yeah?
Yeah. You need something to lie on, are you okay?
No, I'm alright.
Right, we ready?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, now, a bit further. I need to get the diff up, hang on.
Right.
You got it?
Yeah, I can.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, just have a chill.
That wire's clear.
Yeah.
I can see the dowel this side. We're on the dowel.
A few moments later. 2,000 years later. 1 eternity later.
There we go, we're in.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Ah, excellent. Just like that.
Like pulling fucking teeth, that one.
Right.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Kind of. You're alright.
Yeah. Just get this one bolt in.
Gotta work on my cardio, guys.
Huh?
Gotta work on my cardio.
On me.
Sweet.
She's in. Ah. Ah. Woo! Thank you, Rob. I could never have done it without you.
Alright, man.
The Viking strength. North Walians doing it. I should probably get another trolley jack with a transmission board on it.
Underneath that.
Underneath it, yeah.
Yeah.
But never mind. She's in.
She's in.
Right, I'm going to have a break. And so, with a little bit of help from Rob, the gearbox gearbox is in. It's got 2 bolts holding it at the moment. Here is my DeWalt box of bits: drive shaft carrier, bell housing bolts, starter bolts, engine mount, gearbox mount, pipe, clutch, and butts and bobs. So everything out of this box needs to go back into there, and then the dream van will be reinstated. Right, so I've inspected around the circumference of the bell housing. Nothing is trapped or stuck. I've made sure no wires or anything in the way. So now we can just put the bell housing bolts and the gearbox mount on, and I'm just going to get to it because the weather is threatening. So we'll fire them all in with the cordless, and then we'll check them with the ratchet, but I'm just going to stop recording and get it done. So I'm just having to hustle now because the sky is threatening. It's spotting with rain. You can see it there on the brake discs. Anyway, all the bell housing bolts are in, gear linkages are on, the 213s that hold them, and the gearbox mount. So I don't take anything out from the top when I do transit gearboxes. I just drop it down and take the gear linkages and the wiring off from underneath because it's easier to leave everything in place, and then I'll put it all back in and then jack it up, save the hassle. So I'm just going to crack on because I don't want to be doing this in the pouring rain. Right, so weather is happening. It is raining, but I just thought, I'm just about to put the engine mount on, but I thought I'd show you that. It's probably beneficial that I put the engine mount on before there's a disaster. So I've just been positioning it in the right place to get it onto the engine mount, and we had a bit of a slippage. So, you know, let's rectify this by fitting the engine mount. I'm going to do that now. Emergency run to Ford. I'm going to replace this clutch pipe because the end is horrible and corroded, and it doesn't seal very well when you push it in. So we've got a new one. £13.01. So I'm just going to get that on, but the weather is happening, so I'll just do it. Right, so my box is empty except for wheel bolts. I've put gearbox oil in it and I've bled the clutch. I'm sorry I didn't record it, but as you can see, it's been a little bit rainy, so I just needed to get it done as well because I need it on the road. But let's see if the battery's not flat and it starts. Inside the van, so there's the mileage, 166,000. There you are. Oh, sorry. Right, so I'm just going to turn the key on it. I've got a good clutch pedal. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and reverse. I'm just going to start it and see if it makes a noise. Right, so she started. I've got my foot on the clutch at the moment. It's silent. My foot is off the clutch and it sounds mint. Right, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, reverse, and it's absolutely silent. Yes, that will do, that will do. Ah, what a relief. Right, wheels on, road test, and hopefully we're cooking on gas. If it don't fit, don't force it. So she's off the drive. I've just rechecked the oil level, and then in a bit we'll go out for a road test, but I'm going to get a cup of coffee. Right, here we are in the van of dreams. The gearbox is back in and it's driving beautifully. We've got all the gears and reverse, which is a bonus. None of them crunch. and it's as quiet as a mouse. I can hear the engine over everything and the road noise, which is amazing, because the other day you couldn't hear the damn thing in here. So if it don't fit, don't force it.